Okay, so some more big, I guess you could say big expanding universe type dealy news going on. Yep. Today, IDW announced that they are going to be doing a Hasbro shared universe. Yeah, I guess that all the news about Paramount wanting to do a Hasbro shared universe has kind of gone out the window, and IDW was like, "Can we take that idea? We'll give it a good home. We're IDW. We have we turned you down before? Have we done anything wrong by you before? No. Give me that. Give us that shit." So yes, IDW has announced they are going to be doing a giant shared universe for their property, for all their Hasbro properties. This includes not just Transformers and G.I. Joe. This also includes their other series, such as Action Man, Rom the Space Knight, Mask, Micronauts. Trying to think of the other ones. MLP is not part of this universe, as far as I know. So if you're wondering, no, I don't think MLP is part of this. It's still its own thing. So it's not a fully shared universe, guys. Although that'd have made that'd have been hilarious to see. But yeah, the other ones are. It's so far apparently it's going to be G.I. Joe, Transformers, Rom, and Mask, as well as Micronauts and Action Man. That's so far the lineup for the shared universe. Again, I don't think MLP is part of this, but yeah, it's basically all the '80s cartoons and toy lines put together. So here's my question: this is a really cool idea, but here's the thing: is this going to be built up into its own universe, or is this going to be the start of a new comic book series? And is it going to, because here's the thing, here's the thing. The Transformer comics have gone really far. The Transformers comics have done a lot, and they've left a huge impact on the world. So has G.I. Joe. That's the thing, is that they've both left their huge marks, obviously with All Hail Megatron and then Cobra, New World Order. Those events had some very big impact moments. So if this was a shared universe from the original IDW comics, does this mean all of that happened and all the other characters just didn't notice? I don't know. Because that's the thing, is that, they haven't really, at least from the article I read. I only read one article, and they said that this is going to be a big thing. But my thing is it going to be its own comic like G.I. Joe and Transformers? Is that what it's going to be? Where G.I. Joe versus Transformers is its own continuity, so they don't really have to worry about either the G.I. Joe or Transformer comics? Or is this going to be built up in the comics, and then boom, it's going to be its own title? So that's what I'm wondering. This also feels a lot like the Future Quest comic that created this is now making a Hanna-Barbera universe with all the classic Hanna-Barbera action cartoons put together into one series with Johnny Quest as the main focus. So I'm wondering, I think it's going to be its own thing. I'm pretty sure it's going to be its own continuity, and that's cool enough for me. I think it's really cool that IDW and Hasbro have pretty much become pretty solid at this point. Because at first, there was a lot of horror stories between IDW and Hasbro where they didn't really get along. But nowadays, it's like, yeah, whenever Hasbro has a title, they go right to IDW and here's the comic book license, go nuts. That's literally what they're pretty much like. It's like, here's a new IDW title, have fun. Yeah, that's pretty much what it's like. So I'm really curious to see this now shared universe, because this is something I think we've always wanted to have. All the now we have the Hanna-Barbera action universe. Now we have the Hasbro-verse, which I'm actually more excited because I don't know if Paramount's still trying to do a Hasbro shared cinematic universe. Now a Hasbro shared comic universe, I can get behind that. I can completely 100% get behind something of that nature. I can totally get behind that. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this is all played out, because you have so many different teams, and you have obviously you have the classic G.I. Joe and Transformers. They've crossed over multiple times before. So I'm wondering, to see, the Mask and, the Micronauts and Rom and all of them. That'll be a lot of fun. Seeing, Cobra using the Dire Wraiths, or or, you know, those guys. I never really watched Mask, unfortunately. I never really got into Mask. The only thing I know about Mask is the stuff they played on Robot Chicken, if that gives you any indication of how much I care about Mask. I only know it from Robot Chicken. That's sadly all I know of it. But yeah, there's so many things you can do with with all this shared now that we have a shared universe, which I hope will be its own continuity. So, which I'm pretty sure it is. Again, I'm pretty sure that's going to be the case. But yeah, there's not much else other than I can say than I can't wait to see all these characters interact, and I'm wondering who else they're going to add. I'm really curious to wonder who are they going to add into this universe, because can we get the Inhumanoids? I'm just saying, finally, Hasbro, come on. I know it wasn't your best-selling toy line, but seriously, the Inhumanoids, do it. Just put them in this universe, give them their own comic book, give me the frickin' Inhumanoids. Trust me, IDW will not let you down if you do an Inhumanoids series. I'm just saying, if you want to reboot the series, do it through IDW and put the frickin' Inhumanoids in this in this continuity. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, guys, you guys tell me, what do you guys think of the news of this news that IDW is doing a Hasbro shared comic universe? Do you guys like it? Do you guys hate it? And what are you guys hoping for to see out of this new universe? Really, yeah, I mean, again, we've seen Transformers and G.I. Joe crossover, but now we have the added elements of Mask and Action Man, ROM, Micronauts, all of that good shit put together. But anyway, once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I'm out.